And it,
Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new episode. We are starting our stream right now, and we're going to be going over to the graveyard in Mistmoore here. I'm getting a little bit of lag right there. I think that's just because it's starting up there. But yeah, we haven't streamed in a little while. We're just starting this group up, so hopefully we can get things underway fairly easy, and there won't already be a group here because I think you said you did a OOC to C, and nobody
yeah,
replied back. And
What's up,
there's
what's up,
people
people?
here. Hey man, welcome back. We're doing our stream here.
they
We
didn't
are.
color out.
Sorry about that.
Let's see. What
Bit in under.
level is everybody?
What you guys up
Oh,
to?
you're red. Both these guys are red. We're trying to do the graveyard,
Well,
but
we were trying to do the graveyard, but no one
yeah.
hollered out.
In this one.
If you want to see a good quest, uh-oh.
Is anybody at the castle entrance?
Rooting.
I don't know if we can take it. I'm only 29. CE, yeah, castle entrance.
Castle Insurance was, camped.
Or pit if graveyard group forms. Just doing, yeah. So we got a graveyard group now. Okay, so they're willing to step aside, I guess. I kind of hate stepping on their toes, but
Yeah, but they could have just hollered out.
yeah, I guess because they didn't really want to claim it, because they knew that they would leave if somebody else showed up. What level are they? Risky is what? Risky.
Say, merge up with them, man.
33 Necro. And Zamask is... to join us. We got 2 spots. Did you already drive over, man?
Yeah, I took my boy over to my dad's already.
You want to come join us? If they don't join us, we'll have 2 spots left.
Yeah, I can. I have 34 rogue or necro, or I have a 21 shadow knight. 21 might be too low though for there.
Whichever one you want to bring.
Okay. Let's see which one's closer. I'd have to get a port from either one of them though. But
Did you just throw something?
me?
No, Gug.
Oh.
It looked like you said,
Okay, yeah, so they said they didn't want to join. They're going to go to pit. And you said you had a 24?
34.
34. 34
That's
might
my
be a
luck.
little high.
Yeah.
I got 21 or 34.
21 might be good.
Okay. Shadow Knight 21. I don't know how much tanking he can do, but I can bring him. Whoa, it's thunderstorming here. Oh,
Where you off to?
Finding mobs.
Oh, okay.
How much?
if they're
what's your
taking
mana?
pit.
Go ahead.
No, if they're taking pit, that's the best mobs. Although you got the ones in the graveyard and maybe some in the cavern.
Yeah.
Okay, let me hear root a couple and
Well, we got a Chandra.
Nice.
So he's on crowd control. We got Cressy is what? What is she?
you want to back that one up.
He shouldn't have them all mezzed, to be honest. What is she? I could just type it out, but I never do. 28 clerics, so we got 2 clerics with us. 2 clerics, an enchanter, and a warrior. Now we just need some DPS in the group, and we should be good. Bring your Shadow Knight over here. Get a couple more, actually one more person. Maybe a rogue of some sort. So they're going all the way down in here. I guess they're going to take the entire pit area, right?
I guess so.
So I guess we'll leave that alone. We'll see
I
if we
always
can...
thought that was a part of the graveyard, but oh, we got a glyph guard here.
All right, I'm on my way back. What class?
Oh, we got a pledge too. Take the glyph because it's on the other cleric.
She wants to know what class you are.
Oh,
Me?
cleric.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. I just can't see it. You gotta type it. There you go. Man, where you been? Hey, Mokoma. Yeah, the holidays, man. The holidays. It's been rough. Kind of getting back into the swing of things. As you can see, it took me a minute to even see that you wrote something over there. I am out of practice of so many things for so long. So I'm good. It's good to be back. I've missed it, and I'm glad to finally be home and able to put my feet up and relax for a little bit and do some videos for you guys. Just got done shooting, I think, 6 or 7 videos today with Nonal and the gang, and Nonal's on his way over here. We got Bushido Bull with us. Cypher is supposed to log on at some point tonight if all things go well, and yeah, we'll get some streaming going on. So just yeah, getting back in the swing of things. It was kind of rough, and I'm playing some easy people. I'm playing a warrior right now. I was playing my monk earlier. We went to go check out the new zone, Stoneburunt Mountains, which you know, the jury is still out. I like it. I like it. It's not my favorite yet. I think it's leaves a little to be desired. It needs a little bit more content in it. It's a fairly decent sized zone. I think when we were comparing it to, there's an Infamiliar right there. We were trying to compare it to other zones out there, and Row came up. So it's about as big as that one, maybe slightly bigger, but not by much. And it's very sparse, depending on which direction you go in. A lot of roamers, great for soloing. Some decent loot. There's supposed to be a NPC there that drops a haste belt. Not the greatest haste. I think you said something like 12 or 13%, right?
15.
15%?
Yep.
15?
Maybe I saw it someplace else, but I can't seem to remember where it drops from. But it also has a 15 health bait.
There's one in Emerald Jungle off of a named plant, but I don't. It's a head. It's not a belt. It's a head item, I think. A headband or something like that.
For monks only?
All.
In that zone?
Yeah, the one. They're both all.
But
Probably dropped the sacrificial dagger.
If I remember right.
But they're both in that zone, is what you're talking about, Stoneburunt?
No. The one is a belt is in Stoneburunt. The head is in Emerald Jungle. It's 15% also, though, I think, or 12. I forget which.
Hey, see how you been? Hey, Arctic man, how you been? The holidays, you know, were pretty rough on me this year. It's good to be back. Is all I'm gonna go on to that one. But yeah, definitely, it's good to be playing Everquest again. Missed hanging out with you guys and just kind of leveling my guys up and having a good time. We were talking about Stoneburunt Mountains, and we kind of made our way over there. It's came out with the new patch. I don't know when that actually happened. Sometime in the last week or so, and I don't know. I'm kind of liking it. It's growing on me little bit by little bit. There we go. There's our monk and our puller.
I think they snuck it in there when they did the, you know, the one we had the patch for. I think they snuck it in there right there,
Just
man.
before Christmas, I think.
Is he trying to... I think he is. GY.
Because I didn't realize it was even there for like 4 or 5 days, and then I saw someone was there or talking about it or streaming or something, and I was like, oh my gosh. And we ran over there that night. Or that moment.
Oh, then it's been out for a little while. A lot longer than I thought.
Since they did the where you had to do the patch.
Oh, wow. Is this a named book? Should we kill the named book?
No. You get, if you come to the front here, you see the little druid dropping on the coffin over there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you take that and give it to the named book. But don't go straight in. You have to kind of come in like this, or you'll fall.
Right.
Then you get the thing, and then you get something for a necro quest. But it's also good faction for the Temple of Solasec Row.
Let's see. 54 now. Oh, congrats, Arctic. That's pretty amazing. 54, you're moving on up, man. They added with the experience bonus, and the first day it was broken. Well, why does that sound like classic to me? You know, like with Sony, how many patches did I go through where they came down for an emergency patch because every mob in a certain zone was dropping fungies for no reason, and they couldn't have that. So, yeah, pretty rough. Hold on a second. Got our last spot on the way. But we'll
Yeah, wait till they're like, oh, 21 Shadow Knight, thanks.
No, we just got a 25 in here with us, so a scepter I can pull, no problem. I'm good, because you're a monk, dude. You're a monk. 53 was my hell, and I had 26 plus deaths in it, but I should be done incoming. Yeah, you know, some of those levels, regardless of whether they are bad on experience, could simply be just bad luck. You know, bad day, bad week. Definitely seems to happen. 54 for me was the level for my cleric. It just, no matter what I seemed to do, I could never get into a group that seemed to make any experience. Every time I got into a group, we would get loot and we would get to a room, and it seemed like we were making some progress, but never seemed to make any experience. I would always die, even with the reses didn't seem to work, and the group would break up before it really ever got started, and just, it was really sucky for a long time there, and I wasn't sure if I'd ever get to 55. I actually kind of gave up on leveling. I was just like, no, I'm just going to go and have fun and do what I can, but I'm not going to really, you know, go too much into concentrating on my experience bar anymore, because it's just not worth it. It just kind of drives you crazy when you get to that level. But everybody seems to get to their own. It definitely happens. Oh, Verge, thank you, man. It's good to be back. I was telling the guys here, it's been too long. And I got a whole bunch of videos done today. I don't know how many of you noticed, but there was no videos yesterday, and I believe the day before for Everquest on my YouTube channel. And that's because I had been gone for so long and fell down the hole and forgot to get out. Oof. The dude just died on us.
Who did?
That's not good.
The monk. I think he went down the hole.
Oh, and then they rushed him.
Jeez.
Hold on, I'll go fetch him.
Well, ask him first. Ask him if that's actually where he died. He said he fell down the hole and forgot how to get out. Don't know necessarily if that means he's still down there or if he ran somewhere else. I don't want you to die too.
Should be able to drag him out, but I don't know if you have a reser, so that's not good.
I was being intentionally trained at Moat. What were they doing to you, Arctic? I mean, were they trying to get your camp, or were they just being jerks, or what was going on there? Especially if they were intentionally training you. It's against the rules, man. Not that that's ever stopped anybody, but if you catch it on camera.
Moat in KC? Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt your...
Oh, maybe. I was thinking of the Moat in that other zone.
City of Mist?
Yeah, City of Mist. There you go. That's the zone I think of when you say Moat. I guess Karnor's Castle would be right too, but
that's just the one I thought of. But I've spent a lot of time in Karnor's Castle too.
Right. I think everybody kind of has at some point, but it's fairly decent. I mean, I give it a hard time some of the time. I mean, just the fact that the experience slows down almost completely. Not like even like in increments to a crawl, but once you hit 54. That's pretty much it for you in that zone. Like, yeah, you can go down in the basement, and you might be able to get into a hand group, but you go to Seb at 54, if you could manage to actually get in a group over there, and you're going to make a lot more experience, a lot faster. But again, depending on the class you're playing, you just might not be able to do it. They definitely don't want a warrior at 54. That's you're not going to get in there. Let's see. Welcome back. You've been missed. I had 14 deaths on Sunday. AC, I wanted to thank you. I've started a shaman on P99. I'm having a great time. Keep on streaming. Thank you, man. That means a lot. It definitely does. Shamans, on the other hand, I'm not the greatest at. I will admit that I pretty much suck with shamans. If you want to see somebody who does shamans very well and has a passion behind it, second to none, Super Bits and Bob will get you there. Super Bits Bob has done fantastic videos. I'm sure you guys already know about him. You don't need me to tell you about him, but yeah, he's definitely the number one guy I go to for low level to mid level shaman stuff, and then for high level stuff I'll go to ZK P99 because he does tons and tons of high level rating stuff for some of the top guilds on the server, and I believe he's down to just 2 slots that he needs to improve. Those are the only 2 slots in his entire arsenal of equipment that are not maxed on the best gear in the game. So that kind of gives you just kind of a heads up of where he's at and what he's done. And he'll stream some of that stuff occasionally on the really high things. So if you see anything in guild chat that I need to see, let me know, guys. You have a cut left to square, cut diagonal, front, center. Oh, you're telling him how to get in there.
Yeah.
I got my Seb, HS, SS, and Mallet. They want at my camp. I will probably be leave in HS basement. Be leveling? Maybe you meant be leveling in the HS basement, or maybe doing third in com. Living. Oh, I
Oh, you
lived in com for
uh,
44 to 54.
SS. Sky Shrine. I'm like, what? I'm sitting there thinking. Howlingstones is supposed to be a necro playground.
Oh,
I mean, that's what HS is what he's talking about. That's supposed to be Necroville.
it was every single time we went in there. It was like 4 or 5 necros sitting at the entrance. And they would group up, man. They'd group up and they'd kick some serious butt. In fact, when we brought in a cleric and a warrior, that was my main tune as a cleric and Thuum's main tune as a warrior. And I think Bushido was there with us as well on his on Alar with his rogue. We kind of threw a kink in their works because they were so used to just dealing with pets and not dealing with people that I think we kind of got a little bit more in the way than we should have. So, yeah, definitely necro. If you like playing necros, that's the way to go.
Necros are not good with the living.
Well, they're not quite as great.
Well, that's easily fixed. Necros kill them, and then they're dead.
That would be cool because I know they have those essence shards or whatever they're called that you can sacrifice your life. And those things, and you give them the experience, and they can use them to res people later down the road. But they don't have anything that would allow you to suck the life from a character and use them, say, for an hour for a pet. And I don't know what the drawback would be. Maybe like no experience gained for you in an hour, or maybe you couldn't play your tune for an hour or something, or you're stuck in some like limbo during the amount of time. Because everything in this game has a give and take, and they would have to take something pretty severe away from you if they're going to give you as a pet. Is that thing aggroed? Dude, I love your surname.
On live, the Necros later on got a thing where they could revive the corpses and use them to kill. You know what I mean? Like if you died on a raid, like if you had people died on the raid, the Necros would use the corpses to fight for them.
That's what I was talking about, something like that. So they actually did that.
But not like as a penalty. Just when you got your res, your pet went away as a pet. You know what I mean? Like
It
if
was
you
an Necro AA.
Oh, so they could only use it before it got rezzed. After it got rezzed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So there's a little bit of sacrifice there. Like you just can't get the revive on it or the res on it. Or can you still use it even if it's just a body after it's been rezzed?
I don't remember if you could or not. I don't know if people left them lay around after they get rezzed. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe. But then it'd be naked. I mean, you could use it with all the armor on it. You know what I mean? The weapons and stuff.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that would be it. That's exactly what I was talking about. I would love to see something like that in the game.
I think these are taking a long time to spawn.
Yeah.
But like he said, it's probably an AA. I don't remember what it was, but it probably was an AA.
We only have like 4 spawns here because they're camping the entire thing to our bottom, and we got the ones over to the left, but the other guy's pretty much Johnny on the spot with that one, so not getting a whole lot here.
I'm here, if that matters. I don't know if it'll help, but I'm here.
Where are you at?
I look different compared to the last time you saw me.
You're still purple.
Yeah, but I got armor now. I kind of look like a
Actually, those pants kind of match your armor.
What type of armor are you wearing?
The pseudo armor stuff over there from Waking Lands. Sentient.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
It's good poo-poo brown.
What's your weapon?
I got the one from Howlingstone. It's the Scorpius Claw Impaler. It's not bad.
Warrior Paladin. Unfortunately, most of mine are Warrior Paladin. Only I was going to give you something that you could use, but no, not going to work.
I got 493 AC. I wish I had more AC, but it's
Piercing?
not bad. Yeah.
493. Yeah, it's not bad.
I have a two-handed axe and I have a club. I need to get a sword, to be honest. I'm thinking about buying this guy the Knockblade. Just going all out and buying the Knockblade.
What's the stats on the one you have? Huh? Oh, you might have had the mute.
I just linked the Claw Impaler in the group.
8 damage, 25 delay, poison, 4 strength, 10 to magic. or poison resist. It's not horrible.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, I was gonna let you use the lamentation, but that one's pretty much right there on par. This the lamentation's slightly better, but not by much.
Is this his pet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need more mobs. Huh. Is this guy keeping this?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, the way the human runs and the way I look, it reminds me of a gladiator, man, or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. The movie 300 or something?
Yeah.
That's what the guy looks like to me.
You know, right? You're standing right in front of me, holding your sword suggestively.
Yeah, I don't know where else to pull from, to be honest.
There's a 33 Necro. And, whatever in the hell the... Yeah, 32 Monk that are doing this. That sucks.
At least he's yellow.
They were in the graveyard, so it was kind of them to just give up this spot and I guess move down there, but that gives us a lot less mobs to actually do anything with. Whatever happened to that monk? Did he leave?
He went link dead on us.
Oh, okay, so he's coming back maybe?
He didn't say because he went link dead.
Well, I mean, you pulled out his body, so it wasn't like he just
Yeah.
quit on us. That was everything did. Kind of sad. Got the new spell files, and it still tells me it's out of date, so I can't play anymore. What actually happened to you, Wolf? Were you playing before and everything was working fine, and then they did the new update and things started to malfunction, or like what's the whole story? Because we might be able to figure it out. I'm not very computer savvy. I'll admit that right off the bat. But maybe one of the other guys out here,
There he is, he's back.
Chupa would definitely be the guy to talk to on that one. But like I said, you know, hit us, and see what we can figure out for you.
Is Chupa around?
I haven't. Well, you know, I just got back, so I haven't seen him. But doesn't necessarily mean he hasn't been around.
I thought maybe you meant he was in the chat. I was like, oh, right.
No, like I said, I haven't seen him yet. But I had no problems with the last update, but this one just isn't taking. Make sure you did the right files and didn't unzip them into the directory.
Yeah, you got to put them in some of the things in the main directory for your P99. Then you got to put the others in the appropriate file folder.
I was able to just go into the zip and copy everything from the patch and paste it into the new one. And of course it says, oh, some of these folders already exist. Do you want to merge them together? You say yes.
Yeah.
And then it says, oh, there's a whole bunch of files. Do you want to override or keep both? And you say override. And everything seemed to work for me. But that's the extent of the problems I had with this patch. I know exactly what you mean, though. Sometimes, you know, no matter what you do, it just doesn't seem to want to work for you. Let's see.
I always think that's going to happen to me every time I do a new patch files.
Only
I got
thing
one for the other ones for like PEQ, because the Beast Lord I have over there in the mining deeps or whatever it's called. All the spells for the Beast Lord are at level 255.
Right. I don't know. The only other thing I could tell you is something that, you know, is kind of thrown around quite a bit is just to uninstall the game completely, all the folders, everything, and do a fresh install on it. Sucks, but if it comes down to the fact that it's just not working for you, like, Abby, you really don't have much of an alternative
Plus, that
on that one.
fixes a lot of problems. Like I have a problem whenever I minimize my window. I gotta do something that when I make it maximized again, it doesn't set right in the window, and I have to go through and reset the screen size for the game.
Yeah. I don't know, if you uninstall and reinstall it and you're still having the same problem, then it's going to be something more severe. That, man, I don't even know where you go to that. Frequently asked questions maybe on the wiki could possibly, but then again, it's just for one patch. Like the old patches were working just fine. So it's going to be very, very minute. It's going to have something to do with like your graphics drivers or your sound card or something so silly that trying to figure it out is going to be a pain in the butt. But I would definitely try the restart thing, reinstall, and then of course restart your computer just to make sure everything took. Sounds like you didn't get the updated spell files. Well, if that's all it is, then try just reinstalling the files again. Try downloading a fresh copy of them and try reinstalling them and make sure that everything gets copied over. Even if you have to do one by one. There's only like 15 or 20 of them in there. And so just copy one file at a time. And, that's sucky that you have to go through all that effort, but it may make it worthwhile for you in the end because you get to play again, so. So re-download the new files, unzip the new files into a folder, and copy them over. What do you guys think? Anything that may have been missed? Pretty much.
Yeah, do it 2 or 3 times. What I do is I open up the loose files after I've opened up the zip. Is I drag them all over to the main P99 directory. Then I go folder by folder and unload them and copy them to the correct and same name folder in my P99. Like the UI files, I put them all in one at a time, but individually or in a small group.
This is probably the easiest patch I had, man, for a long time, to be honest. I don't want to sound cynical or whatever, but I mean, it's gone the smoothest, to be honest.
Well, for everybody's easy patch, there's somebody out there having a hard patch with it, so.
Oh, I've had some that made me want to throw my computer in the middle of the street before, so I'm with the guy.
People have been having issues with unzipping directly. See, I don't ever do that. I go into the actual folder, copy everything into it myself rather than just unzipping into it.
Yeah. I try to unzip the thing, but it wants to put it directly into the folder file. All I wanted the unzip to do is just open it up so I can drag them out.
Right. Well, depending on what zip you have. Like Power ISO is pretty good to unzip. Windows zip or whatever it's called is decent. It's not fantastic, but it does what it's supposed to.
I think I just unzipped mine to the EQMU or whatever. Are these cats pulling all the way to the back?
It's our monk that's pulling, and I think he's pulling from whatever he can find. There's really not a lot up. This place is super camped right now.
Mm.
We're competing for every mob that we get.
Yeah, they're pulling the gargoyles. I see them now.
7-zip is not bad. I've used that before.
I'm gonna go look at CE entrance and see what it looks like.
I might be wrong on that, but I think Demon Tools even has a zip like add-on or something that you can use. But it's been a long time since I used Demon Tools, but Power ISO is the one I usually go with. Let's see.
I don't know about pulling behind there. I know it's pretty dangerous.
It's high level. It's high level.
If you want to pull to the right, not to the left.
What do you mean?
Because if you pull from over here, there's high-level mobs from the castle that come out of a hidden passage.
Where are you talking about right instead of left? Talk to me, sir.
He's talking about over here in the invisible wall.
Stones, there's 2 mobs will spawn.
Behind it?
Well, over here.
No, he's just talking about the regular the spawns. Each one of these.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about going through the fake wall, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot higher.
Careful, don't fall in there, dude. Oh wait, you can't hear me.
Hey Cypher, you want in on the call? Let me see if I can get you in here.
There's one right there.
Cypher is.
Oh, he's red. Is red.
Yep, he's from the castle. Inside the castle. Deep inside the castle.
Oh, you're good. Okay.
And if you aggro him, all the others nearby inside the castle will aggro. Is it train?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, hey.
Hey, man, welcome.
It's Zipper.
How you doing, man? How you doing today?
Doing really good.
Ah, that's good, man. So you have been playing Astro Near a lot, huh?
Oh, dude. I even have in my mind tasks that we can give each other so that we can try to get a good base built, check out the moon, do all that kind of stuff.
Wait, there's a moon?
Oh.
Oh
Have you
man,
been to space yet?
no, I have the ability to build it, but I was like, well, I don't really need that. It's just going to get me to another part of the planet. I didn't know you could go back up into space and go to like another moon or something.
Oh, yes, sir. And they have different things that you can loot there that are required for some of the things that you've been seeing, like lithium.
Oh, so yeah, I do need a lot more lithium. I don't find that very
Pop.
often. I've just got to the point where I could do my trucks. So I can
Oh,
carry
yeah.
a lot more, and then I put the truck beds on the back of those things. I can carry even more. For those of you who are
Yep.
watching and kind of wondering what in the world are you guys talking about, Astroneers is kind of a cross between Minecraft with better, well, maybe not better graphic, but different graphics, more smoother, not blocky graphics. And then
Yeah.
what else? I mean,
It's voxel based. It's sandbox. Um,
space. You're on an alien planet. You get to play an astronaut.
it's creative in a way. I mean, it allows you to do crafting, building, that kind of thing.
Yeah, and it's really cool. I've been playing it lately, and it's a lot of fun. And it has multiplayer aspects. Have you tried it yet? The multiplayer aspect? I haven't even looked at
Well,
what the multiplayer involves yet.
actually, the way the multiplayer works is that I join you on your planet.
Oh, that's cool. How much have you done on yours? Because if you've
I
done a
haven't
lot,
done
maybe
as
we'll
much
join you.
as yours, but I actually just messed up because I put a place to put like you were talking about on the back of your truck.
Hmm.
I put that on top of the space capsule, and so I can't get it to come off to put something else on there. So I'm pretty much stuck.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, you can make another one.
yeah, that's the plan. Is I'll make another one.
See, I haven't put anything on my vehicles in that game that you can't take off.
Yeah, I have.
Like
Now.
all of my capsules, I've been able to like pull off and switch around, and you can put like I put the 3-seater on mine because I figured if we ever do multiplayer, I want to make sure that we can put all three of us in there, all of us who are going to be playing in there.
Yeah.
So I got that on there. I got like I said, the truck, and I think I even got to the point where I started to glitch out the game with as many vehicles as I had because I was like, if I'm going to go as far away as I possibly want to, I'm not coming back anytime soon. And
Well,
I found this cave that had all those little things under the ground.
yeah. I had so much problems with caves because there was a point where I was in a cave for so long because I just kept getting the mana or the air oxygen crystals and the energy crystals
Hmm.
that I got so far away from my base that whenever I finally came out of the ground, I couldn't see it anymore. So
Wow.
I had to come out of the tunnels, then go back into the tunnel so I could get more oxygen, and then come out, and finally I got back. But I saw a video where a guy made a ladder that went to space. So that's
Okay. I didn't know
that's an option.
didn't know you could build ladders in that game yet.
Apparently, it's through research. You have to get to where your harvesting gun can build instead of remove.
That's another thing I've seen in the videos that they show on Steam that they can build stuff, and I don't have the ability to do that yet. So, kind of looking
Yeah.
forward to it. But no, I ended up building another base down in the cave system that I found because it was so massive in size, and I went through probably about 80 different research things down there, and all I got was maybe 2 different research things out of it. The rest of it was resources. So many
Yeah.
resources, crazy.
Yeah, actually, one of the things that I found has helped me a lot is that if I want to build something like right now and it's not daylight, I just use the flora or whatever it is. It's where it's the actual plants
Hmm. Hmm.
and use
Biological.
that in a generator. Yeah.
No, I use wind or solar. There is another type that you can use. What is the name of it? I can't remember what the name of it is right now. But there's another type you can use so you don't have to use that. And it uses coal. And coal lasts a long, long, long time, man. Not like biological, generator that goes through it in like a millisecond. You need a whole bunch more. Coal is the way to go on that one. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing more in it. Hey Richard, how you doing tonight, man? Can I smell your butt? No? Maybe no. I don't think you can.
Now he's
There's no
filling it.
maybe there.
Let's see. I am back in business. Had to unzip it to the EQ file, not copy and paste. Okay, well, at least it worked for you, man. I'm glad we were able to figure something out. That was one of our guys, Arctic, who was having some issues with the last patch. Have you downloaded it yet? For
Oh,
Everquest?
yeah. I've downloaded
Oh,
it.
okay. And you went to Stone Brent?
I did. Yeah.
That's where we just kind of got done looking around. We were there for a good little bit today, checking it out with Noddle.
Oh, 25.
Congrats, man. What did you think of the zone? Because you've been there, right? A
Um,
little bit?
it's the quests are based. Some of the quests are based off of mobs that only spawn in one or two locations, and if somebody has that camp, then you pretty much have to wait until the mob spawns for them to be able to for you to be able to take the line. It's like doing the AC camp. That's how it feels.
Yeah, but
But
it kind of lowers the numbers because they have to be within level range.
right.
So they can't just go there at level 60 and camp it like they can with the
Well,
AC.
they sure do like to come over and smack clerics in the faces.
No, that's true.
But you're right. I
That's
mean,
how it's always been, though.
it's pretty sparse.
Yeah.
Let's see. He doesn't have a sub button. Yeah, I don't have a sub button. I did apply to be a member of Twitch, and not only do you have to have enough followers, but you have to stream enough, and you have to get enough views. And EverQuest P99, as much as I love the game, is probably never going to have the views that they want. I think they wanted something like 100,000 views in a month, which if I did like Call of Duty or something that just came out, maybe I might be able to get that, but yeah, I'm
Yeah.
happy sticking with EverQuest, and if that means I can't be a member, then so be it. If they want to be that way, but yeah, you can't sub to it, unfortunately. You would have to reach a certain point to get it from Twitch. Too bad, I guess. I will need to pass the word out. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to get enough subs in here, maybe at some point, or followers.
I don't think it's possible with P99.
Sub button. Maybe.
EverQuest Live, maybe, but
Are they talking about 1,000 viewers on one time or 100? You know what I mean?
I
Like
think over
300
a
times so
month,
many.
but
It's
Yeah,
it's
You had 100 a couple times, right?
yeah, but well, I'm talking about 100,000 or 10,000 or something. I forgot.
Oh,
what
I
it
thought you
was.
said 1,000. I'm sorry.
No, it's like 10,000 or 100,000 that you need at any one given time, and you got to do it for over a month. You know, so I guess if you got that all in one day, then you could take the month off. But I don't get that many, so I would have to get, I don't know, work it out. The math, 30 days or 31 days, over 10,000 people or 100,000 people, whatever it was, and you can kind of see you need lots of numbers,
Well, that's a big difference.
Yeah,
10,000, 100,000.
Well, yeah, whatever it was way beyond what I had. So
Seemed
10,000,
untangible.
yeah, 10,000 might as well have been 100,000. But I applied for it, and they came back, and they were nice about it, and they're just like, "Oh, we're sorry, you don't meet it." Like I became a partner on YouTube long time ago, and it was kind of difficult to do that too. You needed a certain number of followers and views and all this other kind of stuff. But Twitch has some strange and very specific
Oh, pop.
qualities that
No,
you
no.
have to get.
You're my pet breed. Sorry.
Whoa. Is there lag? Are you guys having lag?
I'm not.
Not really. I mean, I get a little bit because I'm streaming, but not too much.
Hmm.
Hadn't
Is
seen you
he
guys in a
keeping
while.
this? Or?
Hey, what's my password, man? Yeah, been gone for about two. Yeah, he's been keeping it. Been gone for about I don't know, about 3 weeks now due to the holiday stuff, and I got to stream a little bit in there before I took off, and then all the family and work stuff that kind of happened. Just glad to be back. Glad to be streaming again. And I do apologize to those of you who watched last night and then again tonight and didn't see any videos on my channel on YouTube. I did fall behind, and we finally caught up to all my videos. So I have no more like 6 months worth of videos sitting there waiting for you guys for EverQuest. I did get to film 6 or 7 of them today. So that's going to be pretty good. And again, tomorrow I'll film another 6 or 7, and we'll catch up fairly quickly. But until that happens,
That's a week's work.
yeah, hopefully. That way you guys can watch something, but I do apologize again because you're not going to have anything to watch today or tomorrow. No, tomorrow. Tomorrow should be fine. But yesterday and today you didn't have anything. Do FF XIV. That's Final Fantasy. I would love to do that one, especially the online one. I've been kind of, dying to do that one, but I've been saving myself because I want to do the 60 days of games, and we're about 7 days into that one already. So about 7 video games have come out, and one of them we were just talking about a minute ago, which was the Astroneers. Fantastic game. I can't wait to play that one with Cypher and just kind of check out his plays and show off mine and see all the stuff that he's done. Because he was telling me some things I didn't know about, being able to go to the moon and into space. I'm sure there's other little aspects of that game that I'm not familiar with either.
Whoa.
But
Ooh, Sergeant Slade is blue to me now. I should probably kill him just for all of this he's caused me.
I mean, if you guys want, we can go do something else because it doesn't seem like we're gonna get any killing here. This place is so camped. We got 4 mobs, and that's all we're gonna get. So, what tune are you on, Syph?
I'm on my 51 Necromancer. But I've been just farming money for getting Malik Dory to 250 in weaponsmithing skill. Or not weaponsmithing, but blacksmithing.
If you can think of a good spot to go to. With some of our tunes or alts or something. I know Seb is completely camped, and Mistmoore is obviously completely camped. We need some place
Gotta go down and see if the pit is still being camped. If it's not, pull some from there.
It is.
It is?
Yeah.
Which pit?
Mistmoore.
We're in the graveyard, the one next to us.
Yeah, I've been checking it. Could talk them into going to Guck or something.
With what tunes? I guess I could go there with the 45 monk.
This whole group. If you could talk them into
I'm only
going to
level
Guck.
25. I don't know if
these guys aren't going to go there.
Gut? Lower gut?
No.
Soul A?
No, we could switch to our alts or something. And I mean,
Yeah, there's 13 people in Soul Dungeon A. It is kind of slow though.
Yeah,
Here, right.
very, very, very slow. What about what's the link for Soul B? Who all Soul Dungeon B?
Well, you have a 44 monk, right?
Soul Dong B.
Yeah, I have a 45 monk.
He has a 51 necro. You like where I'm going here, Cypher? You like where I'm going? You want money? Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying.
Trying to think about where to go for like 40 to 50s for money.
I'm bound at the Sea Furies.
Oh, that's pretty good, boys.
Dude, I made 1,000 plat the other day for probably about an hour's work.
Wow.
Nice.
Well, then maybe you want some experience. Or you want to keep going with your money.
I need both, but experience is good. I'd like to get to 52. I still have yet to get spells that I need to get.
I mean, Soul B has 16 people in it, which is quite a bit actually for Soul B.
Yeah. We could go somewhere open.
Canark, maybe? I don't know. What's level 45?
That's what I was
50
thinking.
Canark.
Outside of Chardook, man. That fort and kill outside of Chardook in that corner.
Yeah.
With a monk.
Is that good experience?
Well, I was actually thinking Burning Woods anyway, but
Could definitely try Burning Woods. I'm up for that.
Main.
What level? What level do you, what's your highest level
The hole?
liar other than your rogue?
That would be
Honey Brown.
40, my Honey Bram.
What level though? I meant
40, I think. 39 or 40, but I'm thinking 40.
It might work for you guys.
Try some of the name dragon and worms over there.
There, I'm just letting them know I'm going to be heading out here because this is way too camped.
It's
Hole is always empty? Yeah, it has 4 people in it right now, which...
Actually, that's a good place too. We just have to have someone
who can evac out.
Open the door for us and evac. Depending on how far down we go, we could actually camp the entrance and get the
Honey Brown can get the key.
Well, as long as there's one person there, the entrance is camped. So there's 4 people there right now, so you know the entrance is camped.
yeah.
What did you guys decide?
I'm good
doesn't
with
really matter.
either um, uh, burning woods or the hole. Either way.
I think Burning Woods would have a better chance of finding something.
Yeah, we could probably do near Troduck, but pull other mobs.
Oops, I forgot some kills.
SG Siren's
killing
Grotto?
us?
No way.
Siren's
no,
Grotto?
no,
Yeah,
no.
that's way too high.
No.
I've been there with my cleric at level 57, and we get owned if you don't know what you're doing in that zone. It's definitely a little bit high level and very, very rough.
Yep.
All right, so I told them I'm leaving, so let me run back over to the entrance and switch over to my monk. For those of you going to join us, Noddle?
I got a little bit longer. I got about an hour.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Bring over your druid, right?
I could do Druid.
Or whoever you want to bring. I mean, just
Yeah.
you try to level that guy up.
Charduck? Yeah. Druid's fine.
Well, pick me up in lava once I bank and all that stuff.
Another pop. Now they're all popping now that we're leaving.
Yeah. Well, at least it gives them some time to find replacements.
I'll go look for it. Oh, they got the monk tank if they need to.
Mm-hmm. And they got a cleric and a enchanter, so I think they're going to be good. There we go. One more.
Nice taunt.
Well,
It's rough, man. I'm telling you.
I've been told that taunt button is broken when it comes to mezzed mobs. It used to work back in the day. If there was a mob there and they were mezzed, you taunt them 3-4 times, and the moment you break it, they would run right after you. But that does not seem to be the case anymore, and I've been told by some high-level people that it definitely isn't. 36 Shaman is way too high.
Probably. I was trying to find them a rep. They've got a cleric, a chanter, and a monk.
They already have.
They're good. They're good on that one. They just have to pull a little slower.
I'll just tell this guy.
All right, here we go. I am at the
You
entrance.
camping out here up the top?
Yeah, at the entrance. Ah, dang it! I booted
I'm
somebody
gonna zone out though, but
The monk just went dead again.
No, I booted him out by accident, I think.
Oh, right on.
Oh no, I removed the cleric.
You're gone now.
Yeah, I popped out. I changed leadership. Let's see what you guys were talking about. I missed you. Yeah, Richard, I missed you guys too. That would get you the sub button, and you mix it up. Well, like I said, I have the 60 days of games coming up, and we're only about 7 days into it. I also wanted to keep a little bit of room, because I figured 60 days of games, by the end of that, if we're really, 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 really lucky, that's a lot of reallys, but Pantheon might finally be out in whatever alpha beta version that I have access to, which is something I am very, very much looking forward to. And if that comes out, I don't really want to be into another one. There also is another game that I want to give a shot to because ZK is playing it right now, and it is the new.
Oh yeah.
Have you tried it yet? The new
Yeah.
Dark Ages of Camelot series.
It is as classic can be. As far as the AOC is concerned. So here's the deal. I'm not rolling on the same faction that he is, or
server.
Yeah, no, same server, but different faction. He is going to be Midgard. I'm going Albion. Which one are you going?
I will have to look
Found
at
in
the
lava
classes
storm.
again just to
What-
make sure. But if you guys are two different factions, maybe I'll make two different characters because faction makes a pretty big difference in that game. Makes a pretty big difference in any
Oh,
game, and I kind of want to get a good
yeah, it
feel for
does.
everything. So, but yeah, definitely gonna be trying that out. I might not go too deep into that one because I already have so many other games that we're going into, but. Definitely deserves a look, and it's completely free. You download the game right from their webpage. From what I've been told, I have to do some research on my own, but from what I've been told, it has the backing from the guys who made the game, so it's completely legit, legal. You're not going to have it shut down on you in a week or so, and
Yeah.
that makes a pretty big difference when it comes to streaming or doing videos for YouTube. You got to have permission from the game manufacturer, so that's going to allow me to actually show you guys all that really, really good stuff going on over there.
Well, what I would also say is this: is that what was I gonna say?
I am over at
Oh,
Iceclad if you get a chance.
That one thing, you know?
At
That one
Bandcamp?
thing?
um,
It has
What
a
was
big
I gonna
community.
say?
It has a big community. ZK was telling me
that's what
about
I was gonna
3,000.
say. Is it has a massive community, so videos for it might actually do very well.
Yeah, Dark Ages of Camelot Arctic. That's the game we're talking about.
Or as a lot of people like to call it, the Uthgrad server, because of the fact that they don't want it to come across as being part of the Genesis or Origin server.
I get where they're coming from on that one, but it's Dark Ages or Dark Age of Camelot. That's the name of the game, and you're just one step along the journey of that. So if you want to call it Dark Age of Camelot, and then the name of the server or whatever, that would be more acceptable to me than just kind of getting rid of the title. It's almost like with my
Right.
EverQuest series. It's EverQuest, and then I go old school on it because it's the older version, but it's still EverQuest, and it always will
Yep.
be. But yeah, Dark Age of Camelot is an amazing game. I played it back in the day, and I loved it. Didn't last as long as I would like, as far as like the population. It kind of dwindled, came back in with surges from time to time. Went down another route. Again, the same thing with like EverQuest. Went down another route that I wasn't all too fond of. And with all the MMOs out there, it just kind of got drowned out. But I'm looking forward to going back and trying it, just to give it another shot and see it through a different side than when I first played it as a kid. So,
Yeah.
and it's
You know,
free.
the Dark Elf Guild here does not have very many quests. It's too bad. I've been doing newbie quests in my videos lately, and people like the newbie quests. So I figured what I'm going to do is, I know that there's ogre quests, so I'm going to do those ogre newbie quests after I get done with my my Dark Elf newbie quests.
Yeah, there's not a lot of them, but the ones that they got are somewhat decent. You can do the red wine one. They have all the
Yep.
necklaces that you can do if you're a cleric.
Been doing the warrior specific lately for the Indigo Brotherhood.
Did you do
Yeah, I
the,
saw
the
you-
fire
I
beetle
saw
eye?
that.
Huh?
Did you do the fire beetle eyes for the low level one?
Yeah, the fire beetle eyes, then the
Snake skin,
the
snake
bone
fangs.
chips, and then you also, once you do that, you have to hand in your newbie sword so that you can fight the cowardly tear down.
Oh,
That's the one I watched.
I don't think I did that
And
one.
I made sure that per a request of a viewer, they asked if I would not do the videos with my twink gear. So that's what I did in that video. And I fought hand to hand. I didn't use any other weapons, which you can use any weapons you want as long as you don't use your newbie weapon. So I just decided to do hand to hand. And I had skilled up hand to hand while I was out fighting. So I pretty much destroyed the guy.
Except you glitched on it and then came back.
Yeah, I
What were you
LD'd.
up at?
I
What?
LD'd during the fight, so my guy actually followed the NPC as he was dying,
And he was running off.
and so my guy ended up killing him while I was offline. And then I come back in, and he's at my feet in the Wizards Guild. So he ran all the way from the Warrior Guild to the Wizards Guild, and my guy followed him and killed him.
I tell
Took
you,
you a long time to kill him, though.
Yeah, it did, because I was fighting him hand to hand.
Yes.
If I had a sword in my hand, it would have been different.
Well, I think everybody would have a sword at some point. Like, all you got to do is fight a skeleton, and you get another rusty weapon.
Or a
Mhm.
rusty
So,
dagger at the
like,
very minimum.
those things are not fantastic. To be absolutely fair, those things suck so bad.
I think the new
Yeah.
weapons are equivalent as far as stats as the fine steel.
I don't think so. I think the newbie weapon you get to start with, the no trade, no buy one, is probably right up there on par with rusty. But
Well,
it gets you
what
somewhere.
they
Gets you
It's got
started.
better damage than a rusty.
well that's why I did the Celosia quest, which has you go to Ogok as a level one. She even tells you don't stop to level, don't do any of that. Go straight to Ogok and talk to Ambassador Kryn. You hail him. You give him a note. He gives you a note, and then you go on to get a upgrade to your sword.
Hey, where you guys at?
I'm
Crossing the
on my
bridge
way to
in
lava now.
Koyak.
So both of you gonna be in lava?
I just left lava. Want me to turn back to lava?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a druid.
That's kind of interesting. I didn't know that there was upgrades to the weapons at that low stage. I wish I had,
Yeah.
because for a newbie, definitely that would be a major boon to your ability, especially for a melee class. And
Yeah.
there's some good ones to start over there. Shadow Knights, man. Shadow Knight Dark Elf is a good melee class. It's gonna have its drawbacks like anything else, but I absolutely love it. I mean, that was my very first character in this
I would
game
like
ever.
to see quests where you can take your newbie weapon and keep going at every level, upgrading it.
I've seen how they do that in some games, and it is interesting. At the same token, it does kind of suck to never get anything new. Because if you don't like the way it looks, you can't change it out for, a sai, you can't change it out for an axe or a hammer or a
Right.
club. And if they do let you change it out for those things and you keep the stats, then the weapon kind of loses its meaning, because now it's just, the defuncto default weapon that I have to level up. I don't have a choice in it because they're not giving me very many other options. So it's a very fine line of giving you something like that, but then at the same time, giving you plenty of other options to pick from. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they actually pull it off at this one or not, but
There was a game I think it was Forensis Online. It's a game that barely anyone ever played that in America. I think because it was an Asian game, but it actually had one of my favorite things is that you choose how you play your class based on how much you use certain spells. So if you wanted to be a healer and you didn't want to do any damage, then you could actually you could go that route. You could be a non heal or a healer that has no melee or casting ability as far as doing damage.
I like that. I like the fact that you get to design your character based on how you play. It's almost like that TV show that came out, Sword Art Online, where
Yeah.
the computer would randomly generate skills that were not even in the game before because you happen to fight a certain way. And you
Right.
get like a skill that nobody else has because it's tailored directly to you. I've never seen a game go that far to give you actual skills like that, but giving you
Yeah.
a certain amount of skill points, say like 200 skill points by the time you reach level 20, all those skill points will go directly
Well-
into what you use at level. And therefore, if you put all
they didn't do that, but what they did is that as you get higher level, it takes you longer to cast your spells. So if you kept your character online and you
Even your
had
lower
something to
level
hold down
spells?
that button, it would do that. But you could get to a point at level 10 where it takes you a long time to level that ability.
oh, so
Just because
it was like Skyrim then. The
Kind of
more
like
you
that,
use
except-
that skill, the faster you got at it, the more powerful it became. But you could
Right.
max all of them if you wanted to.
Is
if you
Skyrim the
wanted
one
to, yeah.
that have two spells, one in each hand, and you can cast them simultaneously?
I don't remember being able to do that, but I do remember putting a rubber band around my Xbox 360 controller on the trigger button and then going to
Or was
bed
that Morrowind?
and coming back the next day, and my healing powers were supreme up to just like crazy stats. That's why I like the idea of doing that, but putting a limit on it and saying you got 200 skill points. You can use those skill points in whatever you use during the day that you're playing, but you only have 200. So if you do a lot of fighting, all your points will go into fighting, and you won't have any left for your healing, because it makes people choose. It makes people actually
There's Gung.
decide, do I want to be a healer or do I want to be a fighter? You know, what's the most important aspect for me?
Well, the reason I brought that game up was because there was a quest that you could do around level 5, and it gave you a weapon, and as you used that weapon, it leveled up. And once you got to level 10, level 20, and higher, it would actually change its appearance. So you could level it up to a certain point where you liked it a lot, and then you wouldn't have to worry about leveling it again because you liked the way it looked. Because I was a Fashion Quest kind of person anyway, so that's what I ended up doing.
I think everybody is at some point. I mean, whether they want to admit to it or not. If you look at the armor that people wear in video games, everybody tends to match quite nicely, except for like those weird periods, those adolescent periods where you're at like level 30 to 40, and you just like all the gear you're getting sucks. It looks weird and it's mismatched and it just doesn't meld very well. And then at some point, people were just like, I'm tired of looking like, I don't know, like a Picasso painting or a clown or whatever it is, with these bright red boots and a pink breastplate and, tan leggings. It's just like, it's horrible. So at some point, you're just like, I need to get something better.
So pretty much, we're talking about Demiru right now.
Well, I was trying to think of like the most hideous character that you guys will know, and that's pretty much the most hideous one right now. Other than my ogre, who I just got a pair of green pea pants over in Stonefront Mountains. Is pretty cool.
Nice.
I'm gonna try my goal on that guy.
Someone else's piece.
Right.
He is an ogre.
That's the whole point. Like my goal on that guy was to get him as high level as I could without wearing any pants. But I think the better method to that would be to get him to high level looking the absolute most hideous he could possibly ever look. So green pants, here you come, baby. And I cannot see anything right now. I don't have seeing viz.
He's supposed to be giving us all DMF.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm giving it to you.
Where are we going? Burning Woods?
Yeah, give it to us. Give it to us, man. Look at all the guys in green over here. I'm making fun of green, but this is not the green shade that I have on my pants. These guys actually have some good colors on.
Yeah, but they're druids and rangers.
Yeah,
it's worse than your robe, dude.
Oh yeah, it's hideous.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Alright, let's get over there and kick some butt.
I don't have DMF.
Oh, well then why don't we start moving?
Because the one's dead. I'm on auto.
Alright, stop.
Hammer time.
Oh. Hammer time. Can't touch this.
Can we wait on you guys?
He went up and I didn't.
No, you don't need to wait on
There
us.
we go.
I'll probably get lost anyway.
We all know how to get there, right?
It's just straight.
Sorta.
It's just straight.
Sorta.
You know, other than the ability to blow things up on my wizard, DMF is like one of the best spells that I have, because I don't have to use any bat wings or anything like that. It makes everything much nicer.
I know you probably hate this, but on my cleric, I absolutely hate any type of levitation because I never use it. Like, I know the pullers, they need to have that, and they need to be able to get around, and, levitation really, really is nice. For a cleric, all you're doing is sitting down, and you just kind of float a half an inch up and down, up and down, up and down. And after a little bit, if you're not one of those people who get seasick, you just get so annoyed with the fact that when you try clicking on something,
it will be suggestive.
Well, I just think it's hard to click on anything, especially if you're actually using your mouse cursor to do it, when sometimes the fine point is just a little millimeter and you're just constantly going up and down, up and down. So I always click that stuff off immediately upon getting it on my cleric, and I would ask the Necros never to give it to me. But now that I realize how important it is for Necros, it's almost like a slap in the face of what I was doing back then. I had no idea.
Well, it's required in raids because of the fact that mobs use do AoE, whatchamacallit.
We could kill Yetis. These guys are blue.
G-Flux.
51, yo.
Does it give you poison resist too, or something like that? Yeah, I think it does, doesn't it?
I think it
Think
does.
so.
Yeah, it gives you a few other
See invis,
stats,
and poison resist, and during breath, lev, see invis, and then I think poison resist.
and it only takes up one slot. So if you're in a raid force where your buff window is getting completely filled up, that takes up 4 in just one slot. Granted, it's 4 that you probably don't need that often. I mean, poison resist and lev is probably going to be the most you're going to get out of it. But enduring breath, if you're going to like, I don't know, like
And see invis.
one of the 2 zones out there, yeah, and see invis is nice. Is it a spell that you had to do research on, or you were able to just buy it?
I had to do research.
Not no trade though, right?
No. Unlike wizards, necromancers don't have to level up their research all the way.
They should, man. They should. If anything, it should cost you guys more. It should be something where you have to sacrifice, like your firstborn or something.
The blood of the innocent.
Right? You're a necro after all. Should be something severe. What about this castle out here that we always pass by? Is this a castle worth stopping by and killing some of the stuff, or not?
I
Not
think
high
it's
enough.
just normal giants.
But it's not high
And
enough.
nothing here is high enough for me. I don't think.
Ew, la la, I'm 51.
Mm.
Kiss my butt.
Arctic has 181 research now. Now, did you get that from doing it? I guess I will say legitimately, but that's, every way is legitimate. But did you get that by actually doing the research, or did you get that by buying, or a little bit of combination of the two? Probably a little bit of combination of the two, I think, is what most people do. Pop a point in there when they really need it the most.
You gotta buy it, or at least on my necro, I spend all my points on research every time I level.
I had to get rid of the ruins I had for... Yeah, I apologize, man. I just had so much going on. Plus, my entire bank slots are filled with ruins on my wizard, so I gotta find some time to do some research on that guy, but I have more than I need, I think, right now. I had 5 people feeding me words and some combo.
Wait a minute. You can do combinations for us?
What do you mean combinations?
You said words, right?
Yeah, he's a necro. Arctic.
So, I need Lich and Bond of Death.
He says he has an alt character with nothing but words. Yeah, he's 54 right now, so he might be able to help you out. I don't know, Arctic, if you heard that, but Cypher is looking for a few spells. If you get a chance and you have some free time and you don't mind charging him, a whole bunch of platform.
I don't mind paying flat for him. Did I go the wrong way? I think I did, because I just hit a wall.
Following you, so if you did, so have I.
Very, very foggy is all I gotta say. All the zones today have been very foggy. Stonebrunt Mountains, everything. Okay, so
we're over the ice pack right now.
he said he's gonna see if he has them. Message me.
Dude.
Yes.
Call me maybe.
Oh yeah, so message him the spells. He's at work, so he'll write them down later, I guess.
What's his in-game character again? Full name?
Arctic, I think, but I don't know the spelling. Wait for him to reply. So we're going to corners, or we're going to Birding?
We're going to corners, but Burning Woods. I mean, I can't go to corners. I need the faction.
No, I just meant like on the outside.
Yeah, well, that's where I'm heading, but I'm kind of lost at the moment.
I can't believe I'm following you, dude. What the hell was I
Oh, here we go. I'm back on track.
So his character's name is Arctic NV. So ARTIC NV. These are a bunch of slowpokes, man.
Okay, ARTICNV.
NV, yeah.
M as in
N.
mango.
As in Nutcracker.
Okay, that's what I put. Is he in game?
Is that what it
No,
stands
he's
for?
not on right now.
Is he
Oh, okay.
Nutcracker?
It could be a Nutcracker. It's the holidays.
I didn't think that's what that stood for, though. It's weird. I am the Arctic Nutcracker.
Well, if you watch the Furious 8, the N stands for something else, but that movie is something else in its own right. Quentin Tarantino, man. Quentin Tarantino. I love him. He got some good movies, but it's definitely on the outer reaches for a lot of them.
You guys haven't zoned over yet. I thought you
Zone?
said we were waiting.
No, we're going to Carner's, I thought.
Going to Burning
Oh,
Woods,
we're
man.
going to Burning Woods.
That's what I just asked. You said no, we're going to Carner's.
What?
You guys are horrible. Okay, I'm running.
He said I can't go to Corners because he's a dark elf.
No, he said he can't go to Corners because he can't mess up the faction.
Yeah, it's dark elf.
Because I'm a dark elf. Or because I'm evil.
Racist.
Are you calling me a racist?
Oh, do racist, man.
Yeah,
What?
man.
Specious.
You guys are always giving my high elf a hard time.
Well, he
Because
deserves
you're a high elf, man. I mean, come on. I kill high elves for breakfast.
it. Kill elves? Wait a minute. Hold on. That doesn't sound right.
I don't think high elves would go out like that.
What are you waiting on? We're going to go.
Where's
I'm coming.
Zorn's with
I'm
horns?
coming.
I don't know.
I got
How's it?
I know the
everybody
route.
gets
I know the
done.
route. Well, because I thought we were going someplace else.
You know, I keep seeing these silver chitin wristbands, but I haven't hardly ever seen the silver chitin gloves.
Well, the gloves are the ones that have haste. The wristbands don't have anything but stats.
15 strike, baby.
Dude.
I mean, they're not bad. They just don't have
And
haste.
text.
You can have a pair of them too.
I'd like to get them. I'd like to get 4 of them.
Oh, he says message him on here, or on the forum. So if you want to send him a message there.
Alright, 1 second.
Good dead bard, everybody. Twice. Sorens, I thought you were already here.
No, I'm zoning in.
He zoned into Corners, remember?
I ain't zoned
I'll give
into
you
corners. I was sitting on the side of the wall. I thought we were pulling stuff on the outside of it.
He's 51.
Yeah.
I can't do it here. I can't live here.
What do we want to do in here, giants or worms?
I'm gonna kill some stuff, but if you guys want to do some stuff, I'll sit back and watch.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Giants, huh?
Wait,
Let's go to
that
Charted
sounds a little
Zone.
perverted. He's going to sit back and watch us do stuff.
You
Let's go to
guys,
Charted Zone for. Come on.
that giant looks a little small
Follow
for a
me.
stormtrooper.
Come on. Follow me.
1 second. I'm not even looking at the game, man.
It's not my problem. Sounds like a personal problem.
Dun, 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 dun.
Just come out and follow the right wall to Charted.
It just come out already, man.
Come on, man. We're gonna do it. We're gonna come out.
Okay, I lost you in the trees.
Tom Cruise is in the closet.
I don't even know where I am, dude. Just come out and follow the right wall.
I'm in the closet with him. You seen that South
South Park, yeah, that's a great one.
I just
That's why I hate
watched.
this zone because of all the freaking trees.
I just watched
Why
the
don't
other
you come out of the
night.
closet?
Why don't
Why
you
don't you come out of the closet, man?
Excuse me.
I'm not coming out of the closet. I'm coming out of the closet for you. Yeah, I just watched the last season on their website because somebody kept saying that you could do that, and they have the last season episode, but all the other ones are restricted for Hulu at the moment until I guess I don't know, like a month later or something. So you're able to watch like all of 19, season 19, and you're able to watch like the first 4 episodes and last episode for season 20, but the rest are the ones I hadn't seen yet, and those are restricted. So I was like, you guys suck. But they had like what Mr. Garrison is Donald Trump in their show now, and I was like, I didn't know any of that was going on, and there's this big conspiracy for trolling on the internet. I guess is the big thing going on in there. So it's interesting.
It was a good season. The very last one was very interesting indeed.
Even Con Hornet.
They always make me laugh every single time I watch their shows. So outrageous, yeah.
You know, I lost sight of you guys.
Oh man, I loved watching that. I love watching the music video for that one because he's so horrible.
Yeah,
so horrible. Like somebody told him, they're like, "Yeah, you don't know how to dance? Ah, that's fine. Just shimmy, just shimmy a little bit." And for the whole video, just shimmy it. He has a good voice. Definitely doesn't match his body in any sense of the word, but
Someone called the fort, so I don't know what's going on. We'll have to go check. Did we pass something? What the hell is this hole? Where'd we come from? Where are we at?
Where are you going?
I think we came from that hole.
Where we been?
We came from a hole.
We didn't come from that hole. I don't remember a hole being in the wall, man.
Oh, that leads over to Frontier Mountains, I think.
Oh, yeah. Who are we?
Or Lake Ville Omen, either one.
Will we be here in a little bit?
Where are we going to, Chardock?
These are all like philosophical questions.
Fort, so we'll have to see how camped it is.
Yeah, but if
I
somebody
don't think
calls
we can
fort
do
in the zone with
Chardock.
nobody in it, does anybody hear it?
We just passed a
There's
hole in the
6,
ground.
and 4 of them are us, so that's weird. I hear some footsteps.
Yeah, right over here next to the building.
Just remember some things see and viz around here, guys.
Are we just following the wall? Like, period?
Yeah.
I'm doing, but I'm running into barriers.
Till we hit what?
The fort.
So you hit the little in code that leads to the fort.
Charred
Oh,
That place.
We're going to Chardock?
Not in
Outside of Chardock, but
Hey, Arctic,
Okay.
this is Cypher Deck. My Necro is Orgol, and the spells I need are Lynch and Bond of Death.
it. That's just weird.
What? I gotta read everything over there. In fact, I gotta do it without looking at it because you guys,
Casey Kasem.
you guys troll me a little bit. Welcome to the Top
And
10
that's
Tap
it.
Down.
Get in, top 40.
I could never do a Casey Kasem. That dude was amazing.
Cypher
Yeah, it
Arctic is
was.
also on the P99 Facebook page too, buddy. If he's seen you on there.
He may have actually replied to one of my requests, and I just was never able to get a hold of him, or I was never online whenever he was.
Is the
You're
Facebook
ignoring
page pretty big? I mean, you guys have a lot of people on there?
Yeah. People
Yeah.
post every day, man.
I have to check it out at some point. I know Cypher, not Cypher,
Yeah,
Doom
get a
uses
Facebook
it,
thing.
and so
I
does
can poke
ZK.
you. No way I can poke you, man.
You gonna water my crops?
I could. I could.
It's the only thing I know about it is from South Park. Don't really ever use Facebook, ever, for anything.
What's the name of that kid that he ended up friending, and then he lost all of his friends?
Oh, the redhead freckle kid?
Yeah.
Oh man, what was his name? I was right behind you the whole time, dude. Till you ran into a rock.
I turned attack on for some reason, man. I don't know why. I just that was
Fat
dumb.
fingered the key.
That was a good episode though, like Tron and Facebook and I don't know, a lot of stuff. And then they did something to the Cartman this year, which did you see that where they isolate them? They get them out there in the forest. I don't want to ruin it for anybody who hasn't seen it yet, but
I'm sorry, what was that?
Cartman on this season, what they did to him with the computers.
They
Oh,
finally
yeah,
kill
yeah.
him off.
No. I like later on how he's saying that she's funny. She's funny. That's how he's always trying to
Right,
talk about that girl.
Yeah, he's like,
And that girls
women are funny. Get over it already.
And then later on with the troll trace thing, he's like, "Oh, we gotta get off the planet because we'll actually find out who I actually am."
Can you imagine though if they came out with a program that would let you see everything that anybody has ever said or read or looked up or did? How
That'd be interesting.
It would be absolutely deadly to every politician on the planet.
Oh yeah, it would.
There was one where they were talking about this because Google monitors everything that you do, and all these privacy guys that have problems with companies doing this came out and they showed how you could go on there and you could see what people were doing based off of their IP address. So it wasn't technically person A looked at all this stuff; it was IP A looked at all this stuff, and if you could connect the IP to a person, then you would be able to see what they looked at on that computer, and when they switched to another one, you'd have to connect that one, and so on and so forth. That's not too difficult, to be honest. They do that already. But they looked at this one guy, and he had looked up like how to murder your wife and how to hide the body and like best weapons to use on this and like all this stuff for like months. And everybody's like, somebody needs to call the cops on this guy because he's about to murder his wife if he hasn't already. What they ended up finding out was the guy worked for a TV show. He's a writer, and he works for one of those CSI shows. So he was doing research on how to do an episode, but of course it's taken out of context because you're looking through somebody's personal life without the context of who they are and what they do, and the thinking behind why they're looking up all this stuff. So it's very easy to look at a person's history and draw conclusions that are completely and totally wrong in every sense of the word. But yeah, it'd be interesting. I am blind right now, so I can't even tell if I'm dying, which I probably am.
You are at 40% health.
There we go. I'm good. I'm back. This guy's a healer. He's a healer who has completely and totally dispelled me of everything that I have except for regen, and then replaced all those with debuffs.
I am at 14M. So don't die.
Extremist.
Snare?
Dude. I don't like extremist.
Oh, 11% I took of his health.
Or don't snare. That's just
Uh-oh. Mob incoming. Mob incoming.
You have Mez and Root.
No, I don't.
Not Mem.
Target, I can.
You have Mez, Root, and Fear.
Not Memmed. Fear I do.
I can take it off you here in a second.
That's the wrong spell. Why have I got to locate corpse up?
Let's hope we don't need that anytime soon.
Okay, it's up this time.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to fear because I've only got like 45 minutes at the most, probably. So you have to get used to fearing. God, you keep running out of range.
It was that Zealot, man. Or not the Zealot, the other guy. He was healing himself, he was casting dots. And other than that, I think we would have been fine.
I'll get my pet up in a minute. I need to get collarbones up.
So do these mobs drop anything good? Anything I should watch out for when I'm pulling?
Oh.
Okay. I don't think I've ever hunted here at this little area as an actual experience grind. Mostly just kind of passing through, going to Charduk itself.
50% mana.
I do like their armor, man. It's pretty sweet looking.
40%.
It's a pity it doesn't have the same look on other mobs.
I'm okay with that. I like the fact that you're going to have creatures that have a very unique look to them. It happens in the game when you have characters who are playing an erudite or a gnome of the same class, especially with the custom helmets and stuff. Those really take on a look of their own and give people the ability to just feel like their character is vastly different from somebody else's when it's, it's not too different. If you're playing a paladin at level 60, it's probably the same as any other paladin at level 60, minus the gear that you might have. Up. You say move up, Princess?
Yeah. Okay, so some people will pull to this corner over here, outside the fort, and some people go in the fort and then pull into that corner. And I'm not sure if there's actually somebody in there camping it or not, so I'm going to camouflage and go look.
Got a spirit when you get a chance as well.
Yeah. Head to that corner though real quick because I'm going to go check this out. If you don't mind.
No, that's good.
Yeah, right there's where some people pull to.
If I can get up the top of this wall.
Oh, I hope these don't see invis, okay?
They do.
No, they don't. I was running through that area without
So far,
that.
they don't. So we can either pull into there or we can come inside.
It's up to you. Whatever you guys want.
And pull to this corner inside. Whichever one you want to do.
What do you think?
Both are open.
17 mana.
Out there would maybe be easier as far as fear kiting. Maybe. I don't know.
Alright, we'll try out here for now.
I'm at 20 mana. I'll give you guys gather around me and I'll do group sow and group regen. Unless you guys want wolf form.
I can't tell when I'm sitting down.
No, I think group Spirit of Wolf would be better. It lasts longer, I think. Come on down, guys.
What?
Gather around buns that got Huns? Or something?
Hello?
Killing my med time, man. Killing my med time.
Are you here?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
here.
I'm right behind you.
I met him. Oh, girl. Making sure before I cast these two group spells. Then I'll need to med a second, unless you guys want to start pulling and fearing.
Yeah,
That's
I could do
fine.
that. I'll pull a warrior or something simple.
At 5 in.
Yeah, knight. What do we got in there? We got Sonarch Knight and an extremist. I'll leave the extremist alone for now.
Yeah, these spells cost so much mana now.
What kind of spells are you talking about for your Necro?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're worth so much, dude.
Well, I mean, they're doing between that last round I was doing 3 spells, and each I had 146 damage, 72 damage, 46 damage.
So, are you on the school for Necros as far as having low charisma or high charisma? Or no charisma?
I
Doesn't
have
matter.
low charisma, but it's not an option.
Like, it doesn't matter.
Fearing.
No, I mean it's not an option. It's not an option
Fearing.
for us to have. I see that.
No,
Did you snare it?
no, it's not so.
I got it.
No, I'm just wondering if you see that having... I understand that a lot of items you get, period, are going to have lower charisma on them, but do you see having lower charisma makes any difference whatsoever?
Not really.
That's what some people have been saying. I'm kind of leaning towards that might be the case.
Dude, that just died fast.
Yeah, you guys kicked that thing in the face.
2 pets, a fear,
2 dots
and a
on my
dot.
phone.
I had a snare dot on it. That's all I put on it was fear and snare dot.
Got 2.
Yeah, I'm fainted over here.
Got 2 still.
And
What's your pet?
Why didn't you back off?
It did. Eventually.
I'm gonna fear it.
You guys can all faint death as far as that goes, or you could mez one. Shit, I don't care. Got 2 now.
Which one are you fair?
Why'd you faint that one on me? Ah!
Wait, what are you doing? Which
Dude,
one?
what the hell are you doing, April?
Well, I was gonna fear kite the add-on, but you're killing me.
I was trying to break him up for you. Since we don't have a healer who's going to be staying here for very much longer, I figured break it up and
Snare dot.
keep the
blue
spawns broken.
What's the blue
Fear
one?
in it. The one walking away.
He's got the
just
extremist.
tonight.
They're both blue.
He's
Well,
got the
not to me.
extremist.
One's blue, one's red.
They're both blue to me.
Necro has Mez. Yeah, we could definitely try the Mez out. You got that up or no?
Yeah, I
No,
do.
I don't because I don't have the room for it.
It's pretty useful. I like it. Ah, yeah, this night's going down. Are you able
I'm
to
just trying to
siphon
get
life?
mana.
Oh, you don't have any mana.
Yeah, I've been out of mana since we got here.
So
Why
they
don't you have lunch on?
Because I was just about to die.
You're killing me, Smalls.
so they make bandages for your life. Do you think they should make bandages like magically imbued bandages to transfer magic and bind that back up to 50?
No,
Because
people
they're
would be all over that all the time.
but I mean they magically put your life back up to 50. Why not magic? Or why
That's what
not
mod rods are for.
Yeah, but you take your life away when you do that.
You're not taking life away. You're just taking health away or mana away from another person.
Arctic says
Yeah,
Mez hasn't left my spell bar since level 34.
I don't group. I've soloed this character.
Hey Jay Jilla, how you doing, man? I am level 45, I believe, at the moment. And if you're talking about or goal, what level are you right now, man? 51?
51.
That's why I ain't getting no experience hardly. Killed 3 things and it hasn't even twitched.
I don't even look at mine anymore because I'm, 45. It ain't going anywhere. This is a hell level.
Especially as an Ixor.
Yeah, even Soul B was really bad experience. I charm farm solo or duo, hence never leaves. Me too, hit up
Snaring.
Willis. You guys need a druid. We have a druid with us tonight, but you're more than welcome to come over here and join us. We got space, and we'd love to get more people in here.
I won't be here all night either. I gotta get up early.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know
keep
why you
saying
don't
that.
snare before you figure in.
I did, but it didn't take, so I hit.
Oh,
Two of you, man.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna snare, but then I remembered I'm a monk.
I gotta give it a minute to get back up.
Ugh, there's an extremist. I hate those guys.
Yeah, if they're feared, they ain't nothing, man.
Yeah, they're feared. Okay, Screaming Terror, aka Necromez.
yeah. I have the spell. Just saying I don't use it because what I do is only fear kite.
Couldn't get an ad.
Yeah, you might. You guys don't snare it.
Snaring.
It's out of range. Leave the druid to it.
Yeah, why aren't you doing it, man?
Yeah.
Yours does damage and mine doesn't. And there's two
Yeah,
of them.
but
Slack asses.
I'm saying
Mine
without
doesn't do it.
Lich, man, I've been staying at a steady 20 mana.
You have regen on. You should be lynching. Both of you should if you have regen
Got a
on.
black pearl here.
He's healing, guys. You need to fear him again. We are over in Burning Woods, right next to Chardok. So you'd have to go through Deadlands or Dreadlands, and then
Deadlands sounds scary.
It does, doesn't it? Like a little necro paradise.
Sounds scary.
Make a huge zone where all the bodies show up when people haven't been on for like a week.
It's a black pearl on that night.
Oh, you mean like when they made the summon zone?
The cemeteries in every zone at the entrance.
No.
You remember that?
No, in Poke, they made a zone where you could summon your corpse.
Really?
Like once it rotted. Yeah, once it rotted, you could summon it.
That'd be interesting. I'm not really sure I'd ever want to do that because you have to wait till it rotted, but
Oh, you can summon your corpse before it rots, but then there's a place you can go to summon it after it rots.
oh, okay.
Snaring.
I
Okay.
just got a group in Soul B
Green.
right now. Okay, man, don't worry about it. I don't know how long we're gonna be here anyway. Soul B would definitely be a lot more experience for you than over here, so we'll get you in another time. Yeah, Soul B is amazing experience, but with the added downside of playing an Ixar, then it just seemed like it wasn't moving. I sat in, I think. Oh, actually, I wasn't sitting. I was doing all the pooling, but I was in the Royals, killing over there for, I believe, like 3 hours, and I got less than a bubble. So not as good as it was with the High Elf. High Elf, I think I got through level 45 in like 6 or 8 hours. With Thum and a whole bunch of other people, we just kind of sat there and grind through it. But yeah, I wasn't feeling it with this one, and he is not feared. Oh, but he's at 2%. Nope, he's at 12.
4% according to my reading.
He's healing.
0.
He's healing, so he's going down again. All right, can go inside now. Let's see what we can
There's
find.
2 right inside the door. Be careful. As soon as you walk through that door, there's 1 on each side. Sorry to.
It's good because I haven't pulled this area before, so I have no idea where anything is.
Extremist?
Yeah,
Perfect.
it's a pain in the butt, and he's gonna dispel me. Nice. That actually
Yeah.
was pretty amazing. He put on a debuff, and then took it off.
I'm gonna.
That's nice,
I don't know if because I'm in the group that it'll take away experience, but
No, you're
if I
good.
fade death while I'm in the group, will that take away experience?
You should
Well,
still no. You should still get experience even if you're feigning death.
You still get
No,
it.
no, I'm saying that I'm fade deathing so you guys get experience. This is
Nah,
green
nah.
as green can be.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
don't even worry about that, man.
For that to work, you have to be outside the group.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We're here for you, man. We're trying to get you some experience.
Yeah, man, it's all about you. Pack
about
regen
you.
incoming.
It's about you and nothing but you. Boop boop be doo.
I don't know about the money. There's not a lot of money here, but
10M.
the necro pets laughing.
Oh, I finally went up
I-
1%.
It actually might be, guys, that the pets are stealing the XP if they're doing a lot of damage. Maybe.
It could be.
Earl.
I mean, I'm a monk, but I'm not epic.
Did you get two? No, you got one.
Oh, and I lost spirit, man. If you can give me a couple junk buffs, like resist, something that can get dispelled pretty easy.
Oh, he resisted dooming.
I know you don't have a lot of
Very.
mana.
You,
but-
I'll snare also if you want. I'll snare.
And he resisted Invoke Fear, too.
Yeah, because I feared him first.
How dare you?
I'm down to 30%, so
I am at 15.
I can tap him because I need a little bit of life.
Pets don't steal experience in groups. I would beg to differ on that
Okay.
one.
That is not true.
Yeah, they-
You have to your group, or you have to do more than 50% to the mob.
They put that in
Right.
there for people who would go AFK on a camp and have their pet just kill it over and over and over again and get a level. Like, you can still do that, but it takes a lot longer.
Yep.
Alright, now I'm at 2M.
Later on, they changed that in Everquest 2 to stop people from being able to do that by making it whereas if you're standing in a spot for so long, the mobs around you actually become non-kill on sight until you move. So if you've fallen asleep and your pet has been killing stuff for a little bit, you can't have the mobs immediately attack you and then have your pet respond because they no longer see you as a threat. And that would stop you from that. They also made it where your pet doesn't immediately attack anything. It has to respond to you getting hit. So you'd have to be low enough for the mobs to immediately walk up and smack you in your face, and then be high enough that you didn't die from that in the amount of time it took your mob or your pet to knock it off of you. And because you're standing right there next to it, a lot of the time it would just stay on you. So they put in little tiny tidbits here and there to stop people from, you know, AFK leveling, but it didn't always work.
That sounds like that could be abused for holding down camps or something anyway, really.
Yeah, I mean, but mainly it was just people trying to level while they're not there. Like on mages and
Yeah.
necros.
Doesn't mean you can't still power level a guy.
Yeah, you could do that too. You could be a mage or a necro power leveling somebody else who's not.
Snared, and now he's feared.
And you could mentor down at any level in EverQuest 2 as well, so you could be
Yep.
a max level mage and just sit there and not even worry about anything.
You could abuse that too. That mentoring. What you do is you get one of your another we call it account. Bring one of your low levels out, mentor down on it, and then go off and solo while you got tweaked out with all kinds of other stuff on you.
Well, the thing about mentoring is the more you mentor, so if you're, I think the max right now is like 105 or something. So let's say you're 105 and you mentor down to level 5, because it's always increments of 5, so 5 is the lowest you can go. If you mentor all the way down to level 5, you're going to take the max penalty for experience away from you. So you're going to be losing something like 99% of the experience you would get at level 5 is gone because you're mentoring down. You also don't get a lot of experience at level 5 to begin with, so you're not going to get jack. You're going to be at level 5 for a million years, and you're not going to get any decent experience. But it does give you a chance to group with somebody and be friends with them and kind of go out there and feel like maybe you're getting something. At least the bar is showing that you're supposedly getting experience, even if you don't.
Oh, Vapor Dog's on. He's in my guild, apparently,
Birds of Suffering.
Really?
and
Velocity?
he's at the raid in
Hey,
halls of testing.
Nice.
they're in halls of testing tonight?
Yep.
That would have been cool. Were they going anywhere else this week?
Get. Let's see. Wednesday, Veneral Sathir in window. Thursday, Peggy Cloaks with Norbit. we're with Friday, Velcator, and the Sorcerer to despawn.
Saturday, Blackheart Pirates is going to right over here.
Sky?
No,
Oh.
they're going to chart up.
Yeah,
Some
I don't. I
words
don't.
right there.
I don't raid with Black Art Pirates.
These are good ones right here, guys. That's a good one.
Words of Suffering.
It makes I know it's a 95 plus spell.
95 plus spell.
Skill?
Oh, skill.
95 skill? I can't remember which one.
Are there any names inside this castle?
No.
There's one.
Just higher levels.
There's one that drops a sword if you can get it to pop. It's anything can spawn it. It hits harder. I think it drops like a leg chopper or something. I forget what it's called. It's like a two-hand slash.
I think I have seen the leg chopper before.
Leg chopper drops off the giants over in Worst Slick Woods.
Well, it's something like that. I can't remember the name of it though. But it's a Sarnax something, and it's kind of like a name, but all he drops is like a two-hand slash.
It's not very good.
Nah, not really.
Let me get a drink real quick.
You guys want this word or not? There's one.
No, I got so many words it's not funny. More than 2/3 of my bank is words.
Ooh, we got
I
an
got a
Avenger.
bank. There you go.
What do you think he is? Black Widow or the sucky guy with the arrows?
He doesn't look like
He's probably Thor.
Thor. Is it the ponytail?
He is Thor if Thor was all scaly and had horns.
Boom!
What would this guy's superpower be, anyways? Do you guys have an idea?
Oh, he resisted. Who, Thor's?
No, this guy. Like, if he was an actual superhero in the Avengers, what do you think his superpower would be?
Fleeing in terror? He resisted me twice.
Uh-oh.
Ah, I got an ad.
Yay!
And this guy broke
like the
his fear as
caster.
well.
You better get the
He resisted everything I'm throwing at him.
get that other one.
Or
Fear.
goal, you're gonna die, you're gonna die. Feint it, feint it, feint it.
Where's he at?
I can't faint until I move.
Run it back to Nonal. Oh, you got both of them on you. You got both of them on you. He's casting.
Keep running. Just keep
He's casting.
running.
He's
Just run
casting
by
on
me.
you.
Keep running. Keep running. Keep running. Keep running.
fainted.
Come towards me. Come towards me.
Get
Turn! I'm doing a turn, man! Oh, yeah. My stairs. I'm dead.
Oh, man. Alright, I'll switch over to my cleric here in a minute.
Yeah, my spells got resisted.
Fear it.
I fainted
Fear
off.
it.
Fear
it.
guys, or
Fear it.
we're gonna have to feint it. Oh, you want to evac? You got enough for evac?
No, I got 11%. Fear it.
Do you have enough for gate?
Oh,
Maybe.
Go ahead and gate. We're not gonna kill
I
this.
can't fear it. He resisted all my spells.
Gate
All
it.
right, I'm gating then.
Gate it. Now feint. Feint, honey.
I did already. I stood up to cast fear, and then I remember, wait, I can't do that. He resisted everything. Oh, but he's still coming for me.
Yeah, that went bad fast. All right, let me wait, let these guys go off.
Yeah, I should have just concentrated on doing the fearing and snaring, and you should have been doing the other dots. Just because of
Yeah, he's 30.
my level.
He managed to get Targ's insects off on me, though.
All right. I'm gonna need to med a second. I can get your. I'm gonna go to
Yeah,
bed
well.
after I port you over to Dreadlands, though, guys.
All right, I think my guy is in Mistmoore at the moment. My cleric.
I'll meet you at Steam or halfway in between or something like that.
Yeah, I might have to gate out. I don't know. I think my guy's over in CE.
Where are you bound at? Or is that maybe not as easy?
I'm not sure. I haven't played that guy in about 3 weeks, so
All right.
let me see when I get back on him. Yeah, that sucked, man. I'm sorry you died, dude. You're the one that needs to experience most of all. So
Hey, I didn't lose my level.
that's good. That means it's going up.
You're a necro, man. You're not supposed to die.
Jeez, look at this guy. Look how beautiful he is. Red boots, pink cap, purple breastplate, silver and leather pants. I mean, it's perfect. Like if I could pick any outfit, this would be it.
It sounds made up.
Sounds like he's a clown. I'm just missing the little nose thing that people can honk, 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 kind of thing. Just horrible. Everybody is up over here at CE, so everybody left. Character is bound in the Awakening Lands.
I can get there real quick.
Can you?
Yeah. Are you at Kale?
Kale, probably.
All right.
I'm a gate.
Awakening Lands is over in Velos.
Yeah,
I know where it is. I'm just saying it's not the best
I
spot.
can get there. No, I can get there.
Whooshy's still up?
I don't care. I have faction. I may have to med to get you over to Dreadlands though, and I'll give you sow and live and all that crap.
I appreciate it, man.
Yo. Anything for egg roll.
You gonna be on tomorrow, or you're gonna be working late?
No, I'm working early, but I don't know what time I'll be on. I'll probably be on though.
All right, I'm gonna start running over to the teleport. Meet you halfway.
Do you have faction? Because if Ushi's up, be careful.
Well, I'm not gonna get that close. I mean, you're teleporting in a second, so.
Yep. It's got a med though.
Dun, dun, dun.
And if I'm not leader, make me leader, guys. Not sure if I am or not. Wushi is definitely up.
What faction is Wushi? Wushi is Dragon faction. So if you
He's on
kill
Skyfine faction.
if you kill the giants out here, you'll get faction for
Yeah.
both.
Nope.
COV, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Also, those helmets that drop off the giants in KO, you go give them to that guardian in 4, named 4. As soon as you go into Sky Shrine, the little golem to the left, one at a time, and you get like 15 to 30 faction hits for them.
Alright, I'm right here. I'm sitting down
Where you at?
along the wall. You're probably coming right at me.
I'm
Says
along
you're
the
straight
wall.
ahead. I'm on the wall. Along the wall. On your way to Wushi. I got his med though, so.
It's alright. Still don't see. Ah, there you go. I see you. Got buns, hun?
Got buns? Do you got buns, huh? Okay, I got leadership. Boom. Love.
Your butt.
I got Spirit of Wolf at the moment, so I don't know if yours would override it or not, but
I'll try it.
Breastplate just dropped.
I see that.
Holy cow.
I already have it.
You don't have that's the Skyshrine breastplate right there.
Could you really roll against someone else knowing you already had a Kale one, though? I mean,
Well, you don't roll. It's up to a council.
Yeah, I could definitely do it, though, if I want to be a jerk.
What, they just,
I'd be like, it's all mine.
I mean, I got a Kale one, but I don't have Skyshrine. I know you're using a mithril breastplate, but I need it.
Oof. No, I know I know you're dressed in all bronze, but you know, I want the look of the color of the breastplate.
Yeah, it's the color I like.
I don't want to look purple anymore.
why, you
Don't
looking
like
a little
purple anymore.
pimpish?
What is Sikotics? How would you pronounce that? Sikotics? I'll spell it out in group. You guys can figure it out for me. But I want to give him a big shout out because he says he likes the videos and he would love to group with us, and he's an enchanter. So you know, enchanters, fantastic. Love having them. Clarity can never.
We like enchanters.
Like enchanters unless they don't know how to mess. Then we don't like them at all.
Oh,
That's true. That's true. We do pick on enchanters quite a bit when they don't.
It's a lot of hate.
We make them hate us a lot. Especially me, because I don't hold my mouth.
I was about to say, it's usually just Cypher. Usually.
I'm really good at that, though.
Alright, do you still need Invis?
Yeah, please, if you can.
Okay, and then I'm off to bed, kid. Sorry you died, though, dude. That's not the way I wanted to end it.
It's exactly. He told me earlier when we got there. He's like, "Let's kill Cypher," and I'm like, "Okay, let's do it."
Let's make it happen.
We got to make sure it feels like it's his fault though, not ours.
Yeah.
How much experience we get for killing them?
None. You get extra DK.
Damn it.
So. 10 points each. DKP, or it's like.
You guys want to camp his corpse?
It's like Harry Potter. 10 points awarded to Gryffindor.
Who would? I knew that they would get that breastplate.
Who got it?
And I knew 100% that Bard would get it. She's the guild leader.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Wow, that's messed up.
They are the guild leader, and they haven't had a breastplate this whole time, so kind of figured they would get it.
If their raid attendance is strong and they help, that makes sense.
If it is, but what if they're not? What if they only show up like once every 4 months?
I'd make people say, "Well, I'm not gonna raid next week."
You see there,
right there.
they said, not going to lie, I assumed you already had that.
All right,
But
guys.
that's why it's a council. It wasn't, they cannot vote on something that's for themselves.
Yeah,
That's why-
but that's like saying politicians don't help out other politicians, and if you have a friend in there that you meet and you're helping each other out, and you see something that he needs, if you scratch his back, he'll scratch your back. So you're going to get the item that you want. But if you screw him over and you don't give him the breastplate he wants, then you're never going to get the breastplate you want. So
Wait a minute. How is who?
They take care of their own. Is what he's trying to say.
they're going to.
It's like a politician. You think that a politician is going to go against their donors?
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm not saying that they're corrupt. What I'm saying is there's something wrong with it. They're completely corrupt.
I don't know, man.
Sorry, not sorry.
Doing some very nice stuff with this guild. I got my my benevolent breastplate with this guild, so I mean they've taken care of me. So I don't doubt that they're going to give their top guild members, the people who actually play more, the actual breastplate, especially when they've been 60 for over 6 months.
He needs 6 flawless diamonds? No, 4 maybe, not 6.
For what?
The breastplate?
Unless he has other items he needs to turn in.
Some people were saying he already has it. Not that it matters to me, I wasn't there, but it's a good breastplate, man. Definitely has some stats on it.
I didn't think it took that many, bro. That many.
No, it only took me 4. And I didn't have to use flawless diamonds. I had to use the, was it marble? The black marble? Which were about 4 to 5k a piece. So,
yeah.
This is kind of costly. Adds up.
Yeah, because he's a wear-ish class, he requires the flawless diamonds. But it's not 6.
Now, somebody else is saying it's 3. Streets.
It's 3.
Street Beats says it's 3 diamonds and a breastplate.
Yeah.
But if he wants to go ahead and buy 6,
yeah, right. I wouldn't want to do that.
give him the money for 6 out of the guild bank, and then he can go buy them. Right? Because that's a decision they make by guild community as well. How much money should we give him out of the coffers? Just give him enough that he can go pick him up tonight. He doesn't have to haggle. We'll pay for his ride as well. He can ride there in a limousine on the backs of all the noobs. I'm giving the guy a hard time. I don't even care. I'm not even there.
Yep.
But yeah, it's good to see that they're doing some high level stuff, man. Killing some mobs.
Well, I mean, we've been doing some raids where we're actually taking on mobs that are supposed to spawn at certain times, and we're trying to take on stuff that other guilds are trying to.
You guys doing poop socking?
We're trying to. I guess we are trying to the poop sockers, the people who do it all the time.
Yeah, you're getting into the mix, man. So have you picked out your bucket?
What?
Your bucket, right? You're gonna be poop socking.
No.
You gotta have
no.
your bucket. You want to put down like some kind of graphic on the outside, whatever your favorite one is, whether it's Barbie or Princess Sunshine, or something to make you giggle and laugh when you're sitting there on this uncomfortable bucket while you're poop socking it. Because I ain't going in a sock, dude. I ain't going in a sock. Ain't gonna happen. I'll do prison style in another country, but I ain't doing poops in a sock. Not unless I can put like a brick in there or something. I don't know. Gotta be able to swing it around afterwards like a friggin' monkey. Just smear it all over the walls. I don't know. It sounds so horrible. It sounds like you're going into like de-evolving. That you're doing it in a... Because the sock doesn't make any sense. Like, who came up with that idea?
I don't know. I don't even understand the reference as far as that goes.
You say you sit in your chair watching the mob spawn so much that you don't even get up and go take a crap.
Yeah, like you can't get up to go to the bathroom, otherwise you'll miss something. So you have to go on what's closest to you, and apparently the only thing that was closest to the person who came up with that was a sock. And that's just really, really disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, man. What more can you go with it?
It must have been soft on the booty.
Did you see that they made a lazy boy? They made a lazy boy with a toilet inside of it.
You know,
wasn't that only for a movie though?
No.
In a movie.
They actually have them out there. You can buy them.
Okay, one sec. I gotta look this thing up. This lazy boy toilet.
Yeah, it has the lazy boy toilet, and it has the cooler on the side, so you can get a drink afterward or during. I guess during.
So this is like the perfect sports team.
Anyone's man game.
Guy.
I don't know.
Thing.
I don't know if it's the perfect because I ain't sitting down in a chair all day long. It's the same chair I go in the bathroom in, but.
Just think about that. You're sitting there, can of beer in one hand, keyboard in the other.
No pants on, apparently.
No pants on down around the ankles.
Where did we go wrong, guys? Where did we go wrong?
If I want an expensive toilet,
somehow I went from spawn camping to poop socking. I don't know what. I must have missed something in those 7 years I quit EQ.
I'd probably. I mean, if I was going to spend that money on a toilet, I'd get a Japanese toilet.
Oh yeah.
Talks to you.
Water up in your bunghole. Squirt, squirt, squirt. Woo! It needs to get warmer. I'm puckering.
10 minutes left on that one. Let me send him a message.
I got about 15 minutes before I have to hit the shot.
Yeah, we can call it after this. Want to rizzes.
By the way, I just remembered my Astroneers game is on my main computer, so I'll be starting fresh on my computer.
All right. Well, I mean, you can start over on mine. I can at least show you that until you get your save file on the other one.
Yeah, I mean, either way, it doesn't matter if we wanted to. You have 4 or 5 characters that you could choose from. We could start a brand new world and just build from there if you wanted. That'd be our co-op world.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Although, do you get to start a new world? Because the game that I'm playing on now has like 5 or 6 astronauts, and each astronaut starts like on a different part of the map.
Yeah.
So you're just saying like starting on a different part of the map, or you get like a whole new map to start with?
Well, I mean, you would use different. I mean, for me, I'm gonna have all my astronauts, and then also I found out how to do a completely brand new save of the game, which I wouldn't suggest, but you can actually take the saves, copy them over to a folder that you don't want to mess with, and then do a brand new version of Astroneers, and you have all your characters again. Because I know you mentioned that in a video where it was like your first video for it, where you said that you had did a test, but there's no way to refresh it back to where you have all your guys again.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the first one. I can always go back and play that one, but I did do the test video where I loaded in just to test out the sound, make sure everything was, kind of fitting the way it was supposed to on the video. And once you start that guy, you don't have a way to go back and say, let me get him back down to where he's not on the planet. So he's somewhere on the planet right now, and maybe I could meet him
Right.
up and run across him later on and use his base. I don't know if
I wonder if that's how they do that. But the planet is so massive too.
it's not really that big when you look at it when you're flying down. And at the moment, I guess
No,
you get
but
your
when
rocket.
you're walking on it,
Yeah.
it's
But if you get your rocket, like what happens when you're able to go up into space and meet up somewhere up there and then come back down? Like, does the guy follow you, you think? Is he controlled by the computer? Like, these are questions that I don't know.
I don't think they go into that much depth. To be honest, I think they just get to where words.
Fring. Nah, it's still in development. The game we're talking about, guys, is Astro Near. I have a whole bunch of videos left to shoot for, or actually already shot, that are going to be coming out and publishing. It's a really, really cool game, but it is still in early beta, early access, and there's a lot of it. They even come out on, say, on the opening screen saying, there's going to be some things broken in here. Hopefully it's not going to break the game so you can't enjoy it, but, there's still a long way to go, and they want to make sure you know that when you're getting into it. So I've started to get some glitching. I've started to get some lag in it because I have so many tractors, because I've been going ridiculous with those. I found a cave that had so many resources in it. I was able to make like 5 of those things, and I had
Nice.
I had all the smaller ones too. So those are all connected together. And the moment I added the last one, the moment I built the last one, the game just started lagging out. So I'm like, maybe I finally got to that point where it's not optimized enough. I'm recording. I got 2 bases, like 15 different capsules on each one of the bases, and there's just too much
Yeah.
going on. So hopefully they kind of fix that, because it's a little ridiculous if I don't even have all the buildings. Like you were telling me about one that a little while ago that I don't even have access to. Like I don't even know what that is or where you got it, but it's definitely not something I can build.
Well, what I've done is every time I see something that's for research, I bring it back. I've even done to where I had 5 of them, and I had my little rover, and I was pushing them along to get it back to my base.
You're
And
driving
just throwing them in one at a time, just throwing on the generator using the flora, and just kept feeding it so I could research everything. And I still haven't researched everything yet.
Yeah, like I said, I built a base down underground where I think I had to have gone through like 60, if not more, of those little things. And out of the 60, I think I got 2 research.
Yeah.
The rest were actually just resource items that you got out of it.
Yeah, I think if we do a new world by ourselves, like a brand new one, we could delegate. You do compounds, I do research, like bringing researches back to the base,
Mm-hmm.
and that kind of thing. Because I don't mind. I don't mind getting compounds. Actually, if we could get a truck that has the supply thing on it, where you can put like 8
Mm-hmm.
things or more, then that'd be amazing. That
Well-
way we could just go out and harvest.
That's research, so it may be something where we just have to find it. Just enough
Yeah.
time. It's a really
it's
good game.
addicting.
Yeah, it is, man. It's
It's-
so addicting.
I can play. The problem with me is that I could do 2-hour-long videos for that game. And it's just because I don't know where to stop, and I want to record it all because I don't want to do cuts on it. I want to show you that here's where this is, and here's where this is, and this is how I learned this, and that kind of thing.
That's what I've been doing, but I just look at the clock and I'm like around 30 minutes. Somewhere around 30 minutes. And at some point, you have to go back to your base. And every time I go back to my base, that's usually where I'll end it. That's where I'll start it. So that's how I use that as just kind of like a little timer for me. But you're right, man. I mean, if you If you get out there, especially if you die, I've died in the dust storms. I got hit by rocks.
Oh, yeah.
It's so funny too because the very first time I died, a rock came flying in through this massive dust storm that takes up the entire planet, and it smacked me right in the head. And all I kept
Yeah.
thinking of is that's why I died. I got smacked in the head. Later on, I went through a dust storm I was running through, and it
Yeah.
hit me in the ankle, and I died. And I'm like, okay,
Yes.
so it doesn't matter where it hits you. You're just dead if you get hit
No.
by one of those rocks.
Yeah. There was a time where I died twice, and I could not find my second body because you only get one marker. And I was probably a good, I don't know, 2 minutes away from the other body.
Oof.
So yeah, I kept just walking. I had a dust storm come up, and I dug down and made my own little cave so I could get away from one of those storms. And a rock bounces, hits off the ground, and it comes into my cave and slaps me in the face.
Oh my god. So you died inside of a cave out in the middle of nowhere.
I died inside of a cave, even though it should have just, the rock should have either just skipped over or it shouldn't even come into the cave at all.
That's
So,
wind, man. I kind of like that they threw that in there, but yeah, definitely deadly. I did notice
Yeah.
the rocks, or not the rocks, but the storms coming in after I had built all my tethers. But I figured if I go back and do it again, what I'll end up doing is doing kind of like what you say, but build a tunnel system every so often. So come up above the ground, then go back down it, go back up, come back down every so often. So there's a little bit of safety when you're following the line. No matter where you're at, there's at least somewhere where you can jump into and get out of that way of that sandstorm, or at least in
Yeah.
theory. Give me consent real quick, or have you already done it?
I did.
Oh yeah, got it. All right, we are finally here, guys. Nice little quartz run. Raise you up here in the corner.
Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't have to do the run for that course because I'm bound in Ocean of Tears.
Ooh. Yeah, it's good to have a friend who's a cleric. But guys, I think we're
Yeah.
going to go ahead and call the night here. I have a lot of videos to render tonight, so if those of you who are wondering why on the YouTube channel there was no Everquest video last night or tonight, it's because a lot of family stuff's been going on, a lot of work stuff, and I just have not had really any time with the holidays over the last like 3 weeks. So that is the main reason you guys have not seen a lot. So I have caught up today. I got 7 videos done, which is pretty good. That's for the whole week. And tomorrow I'll be able to get some more, so you guys don't have to worry about not getting videos at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on our channel. Definitely something we're trying to keep up and give you guys, because I know some of you expect it. Some of you like to watch it early in the morning before you go to work, and others while you're at work. We're definitely going to be trying to do some more streams here on Twitch in the coming week. Because we have been gone for so long, want to make sure that we'll come back on here and touch base with you guys. But I am still doing the 60 days a game, so you're going to be seeing, hopefully, with any luck, one new game every day for 60 days. If I cannot keep up with one game every day, you're still going to get 60 games, just maybe over the course of like 70 days or something. But that's going to be something very cool to look forward to. I'm looking forward to it. A lot of new games out there that I want to play, and I have tons and tons of games to pick from. We also have Pantheon coming out in hopefully the second quarter of this year, maybe the first quarter. And when that comes out and we're able to play it, we'll be giving you updates on that. We won't be able to stream it or record it because of confidentiality agreements that you sign when you go into that. But at some point they're going to lift that, and we'll be able to stream and show you all of that as well. We also have Dark Ages of Camelot, a new server that has just come out. It's an emulator, completely and totally legal. You can download the entire thing for free from their website. Everything about it is completely free, and I will be joining ZK and Cypher over there on that one at some point in the future as well. So as you guys can see, a lot of stuff coming up in the next month to 2 months, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys will continue to come back and watch our stuff. Any updates you want to throw out there as well, Cypher?
If you do go to DAOC, which is on the Uthgard servers, make sure that you follow the getting started list exactly. I know that some people have been having problems with it, and enjoy. It's a really fun game, and they took it back to the classic roots of the game, which I really like.
And as always, guys, thanks for watching. We'll definitely catch you next time.
Bye, guys.